So you're obviously one of the most powerful players here. What do you think pass rush-wise is your favorite pass rush move? I saw you getting some dominant reps in the one-on-ones. What's your favorite go-to option?
My favorite go-to is a stutter bull. I like to set everything up with a bull rush, open the O-line up, stutter bull with the forklift. That's pretty much.
Do you have a game? Because you've obviously played in some big competition here in last year with Oregon. Do you have a favorite game for your career with the Ducks?
I say my favorite game is the Wisconsin game. We went in there with a little adversity towards the fourth quarter. We had to get a lot of stops, so I feel like interior-wise we did a great job of stopping the run and not allowing them to establish.
And what feels better to you in the game? Is it a sack or a key run stop? You had to pick one of the two. Which do you think is the best one?
I feel like a sack.
Sack?
Yeah, sack was. I feel like it's better because you put the offense behind on schedule.
And you have some of the best, like short area closing bursts among the interior defensive linemen in the class. How do you train that when you obviously maintain such a prominent weight, such prominent power? How do you pair those up?
I feel like that stemmed from me playing running back growing up. You know, I was a running back at first, and I feel like I've always been explosive. And also, you say genes, my dad was pretty explosive. A lot of people in my family is pretty explosive.
What are you hoping teams will take away from your performance here on the practice field this week?
That I'm a versatile interior D lineman, that I can rush from the 0, 3, 2 wide, and just keep my feet moving in the pass rush.
Is that what you feel like scouts have missed out on, and one of the reasons you're here competing in the Senior Bowl today?
I won't say scouts has missed out on. I come from having a great season at Houston, from having 6 sacks, and next season I really didn't have no sacks, but I feel like I did pretty much a good job in the pass rush game and getting pressures and affecting the quarterback in other ways.
Who's better than you here in pass rush game? Anyone? You dominated, man, today.
I feel like I dominated, but I feel like a lot of guys are special in their own ways, but I don't feel like I need to put in that. I feel like everybody great.
But bench presses more? Any of those?
No, I ain't never seen none of these guys under the bar yet, so
right, man.
yes, ma'am.
How would you describe Dylan Gabriel as a teammate?
Oh, he's a leader. He came in as a leader. Pretty accurate in the pocket. He's not scared to sit in the pocket. He'll take a hit, and he's pretty good at throwing the ball.
Take us into the decision, Mark. For the Rose Bowl, you were talking about you were open to possibly coming back as a former two-show guy. In that process of deciding to go through this, what originally that was the idea, but in December suddenly had a year.
Yeah.
What ultimately was the decision?
I feel like my decision was to enter the league after I know that was a crazy situation or a crazy turnaround for me to get the information that I can come back. But I felt like that rule has to be fought in court, so you never want to take a chance. I just wanted to get out and go work out and just go. That was my mindset was on playing in the NFL, and I feel like I'm going to strive to get to that.
Can you talk about just the mental toughness this game takes, and now you're going through this process? It's one of the most difficult things. I can't think of the percentage right now of who makes it, but what is that mental process?
I won't say it's pretty difficult. Like I said, I come from if you know my background, like I've been through a lot of difficult things when it comes down to football, but as in difficult as this situation, I won't say it doesn't compare to what I've been through as in JUCO wise, but it's pretty similar. You just got to put your head down and keep going.
Do you have a favorite teammate from your career? Because obviously you played with some great guys both in Houston and in Oregon.
It's hard to single out one person that was my favorite teammate, but if I had to say somebody that I had a lot of fun with in my college career is Chidozie Nwankwo. He was my nose tech at Houston, and I feel like me and him did a pretty good job in the trenches.
I haven't followed a lot of your career, but I've followed many. But let me ask you this. You talk about your adversity. What's your inspiration?
My inspiration is not wanting to be a person that had an opportunity and having taken and messed up on like doing things that you're not supposed to do. But I feel like I just don't want to be a guy that's around at home. I always wanted to travel. I done been around through Oregon, through Kansas. I always wanted to get out and not be close to home. Sorry.
What do you see as your kind of ideal fit along the defensive line? Are you kind of versatile in which tech you could play? Like where's
I feel
your
like
best
I could play. My best fit, I say, as a 3 tech, I really don't have a best fit. I feel like I can play all of them. I feel like I'm comfortable at every single interior position. I feel like I could go anywhere and thrive at the position, but I don't really have you could say 3 tech.
Okay.
You can say 3 tech.
And what's kind of